I met Brian Posehn yesterday.
Brian Posehn,
The metal nerd comedian.
metal nerd comedian.
He actually
Welcome to Think Metal here on All Western New York Radio. We are live. We start on time on this show, George.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I don't know what time is. I just know that I'm here.
George has no concept of time. George
No.
is like, let's see. Yeah, I could be at your house at 6. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to be at Joe's house. Oh, I'll be at your house at 6. Super Bowl Sunday here on All Western New York Radio
I made it though.
for Think Metal. Yes, George made it. Also, let's find Brian some headphones here. Brian from Scarlet Embrace.
Why? So he can start, making fun of races again.
Oh man, that was crazy last week. Last week,
It was.
Last week, Brian was on the show with me, co-hosted, because somebody didn't show up till the end of the show.
I knew I had backup. I figured he could take care of it. I figured him a very competent individual, which apparently he was because the show ran pretty well.
Brian stuck around for Board Wrestling Fan Radio, which we do right after Think Metal on BoardWrestlingFan.com. And Brian, he showed his true colors as a gay racist.
Yeah. I'm a
yes.
gayist, yeah.
A gayist,
Dude,
yes.
he showed like true colors in the worst possible way. Like,
George is over here doing hand signs to the camera because the camera's totally on during that show.
yeah.
My
Our other guests are making fun of you.
Oh God. Yeah, you mean all the colors that you hate?
Yeah.
Like black, yellow, brown, red. White's great for you. If it's white, it's all right for Brian.
It is Super Bowl Sunday. My 49ers are playing in the Super Bowl. 6th straight week I'm wearing this hat on this show. George is rooting for the Ravens.
Yes.
George is rooting against me. By the way, Marilyn Manson posted earlier on Facebook, Patrick Willis, my friend, win that fucking Super Bowl. He's rooting for the Niners.
That's okay. I wonder what the Iron Sheik might be, who he might be rooting for. 'Cause,
One
you
way
know,
to find out.
I know either way, there's gonna be black people on a team that win, Brian. I hope you realize that. There might be a few extra white people on the 49ers, so maybe there's where you're gonna go. But
Yeah, but in San Francisco, so
the
they're all
queers,
gay.
they're queers, yeah, they're the queers.
They're all the queer.
They're all them damn gays. Oh.
He's still talking about RG3.
Well, because RG3 won the Rookie of the Year.
I-
Rookie
I was reading some of his tweets yesterday, and there's just like, I am the Iron Sheik who sucked my ball.
yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. This is from 20 hours ago during the Sabres game.
Okay. Oh no.
The Thomas Vanek new generation reel. Fuck the Rafi Torres. I break his neck. That no good piece of garbage.
Wow, he is a Vanek supporter.
He is a Vanek supporter.
All right. Now I like the Sheik. I
Iron
like him even
Sheik
more.
is the man.
Apparently, he also he hates Chris Brown. He really wants Chris Brown to lick his balls a lot and break his neck.
That's okay.
Well, here you go. You do have celebrity support on your side.
Okay.
All right. The Ray Lewis pay for his due tomorrow. Going to break the Kaepernick or the paper dick back. Fuck his ass. Make him humble.
Make him humble.
Ray Lewis real play with the heart. He ready to win. We see what happens. Still, if he fuck with me, I beat the fuck out of him. Make him humble.
Wow. Wow.
So we get, but this is a metal show, so Manson being on our on the Niners side is bigger than the Sheik. Now later on, when we do Board Wrestling Fan, I'll say the opposite.
But the Sheik could kick Manson's ass. I'm gonna go where the muscle is on this one. I love Marilyn Manson. Don't get me wrong. Always been a fan of his music, except his last 2 albums.
Hey, come on, Born Villain wasn't that bad.
It was okay, but dude,
It was way better than High End of Low.
oh my
I'll give you
God.
that.
Yeah, the high end of low was the high end of oh my God, what the fuck are you doing, dude? That's the tour that I actually saw him live last, and to watch him hugging Twiggy on stage and like not making him suck his dick and stuff like that, it really upset me because this wasn't the Marilyn Manson I remember, and it definitely wasn't the Twiggy I remember because Twiggy should be playing bass, not playing fucking guitar because he's terrible at it.
I actually saw Manson on the tour before that was the last time I saw him.
Lucky
Wow.
prick.
Last time I saw him was October. with Marilyn Manson, with Rob Zombie.
I was gonna be like, wait a minute.
I woke up at
Did he do it twice?
I woke up at 12:10. Okay. I didn't go to bed till around 9:30.
Oh, you are an old. Oh, wait,
I-
9:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Holy! I thought he meant 9:30 p.m. I thought, oh,
If
man.
it makes you feel any better, I was asleep by 10 p.m. last night.
I had a show yesterday that Brian Posehn showed up at. So
There you
Yeah,
go.
I met the man yesterday.
Well,
You
at the-
lucky
at
bastard.
the comedy club.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. After the comedy club, he came to Broadway Joe's.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. No fucking way. Did you get it? Were you able to like shake his hand, say hi to him and shit? Tell him he's an awesome dude.
No, I left.
Oh, you should have at least said hi to him, man. He's-
Well, I have this thing with famous people. I really
Oh.
do.
You get kind of like starstruck, or
No, not at all. It's my thing is if I ever do become famous off what I love, whether it be movies or music or whatever, I listen. Give me the nod.
Mhm.
Recognize me.
Yes,
Whatever.
yes.
I don't want you to keep coming up to me every fucking minute of the day.
Oh, I'm gonna. I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna be at your
I'm
house.
gonna, I was
and
gonna
stalk
radio
you.
show with this motherfucker.
I'm
gonna
dude.
Radio show with this guy.
Here, let me just pick that name up right there. I'm gonna so name
George,
the
I'm
minute
gonna
you.
stalk you.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
You had a big announcement the other day. You're sponsored by one of our favorite companies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In Tune
Yes.
Guitar Picks. Yeah.
You can talk about him on air, so be my guest.
Absolutely.
Talk 'em up.
Plug the shit out of them.
In Tune Guitar Picks. Just Google them because I don't actually know if their homepage. I just bookmark their homepage. So.
IntuneGP.com.
Okay, there you go. See, they are fucking awesome. I'm getting 2 different pick sizes, and they're gonna be beautiful. With one's gonna have my tattoo, and the other one's actually gonna have this tattoo on there. So
Yeah,
Awesome.
This is where bass players get the shaft most of the time.
Oh,
I can't
George,
be sponsored by pick companies.
yeah, you can.
I don't use picks.
Okay.
So there's no unless I want to fucking like tape them to my eyelids or something. It wouldn't make sense.
George used to at shows. We had the custom picks from Intune. George would have a mic stand with picks attached to it, so he could just take them and throw them out to the crowd.
Yeah, it was like a game. I was wondering how many people could I hit in the face.
Well, yeah, that's what Sum 41 did. Sum 41, what they did is they gave all the picks to Derek Whibley. It's sort of metal, so the lead singer Derek Whibley. But then what they did is they took like 3 dozen picks and just threw them on the floor. So what he was doing is he was actually taking the picks off because he'd drop his picks so often. He'd pick them up off the floor and use those, but the ones that were on his mic stand were to throw to the crowd.
The only reason he's metal is because he banged Avril Lavigne, and that in itself is a beautiful thing.
If
No,
you,
no. You don't know your Sum 41, dude.
no.
I thought that was the dude that did it.
no.
It is,
Oh, yeah,
but
yeah.
you don't know your Sum
No,
41.
if you want metal, listen to Chuck.
Oh,
It is. I remember reading the Rolling Stone article. Is this punk metal or is this metallic punk? We're not sure. They have a song called "The Bitter End," and it was so like, hey, we want to pretend to be Metallica, Master of Puppets for a day. And
Well,
it's actually my favorite song by
If
them.
you listen to the early stuff, like the Half Hour Power and the other one,
all killer, no filler.
All Killer, No Filler, right?
They're breakout.
You listen to those, and they have so many metal references. They have a song called "Pain for Pleasure,"
Oh, yeah.
which is like this total like maiden priest kind of metal song, and
okay,
it's just
well, they're metal then. They're metal, but he's even more metal because
he banged Avril Lavigne.
because she's dude.
I love Avril.
Yeah. She's not only talented, well, and lately she's kind of fallen off because of the fact that she's banging like
Chad Kroger.
Brody Jenner and all them motherfuckers.
She's engaged to marry
Chad
Kroger
Kroger.
of Nickelback.
Any smart woman would probably want to do that because they know they got their ticket written by then. But she used to be talented. She used to write really good music, and she's still pretty fucking hot. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers. So
That's apparently the first time he's heard you say that.
yes, exactly. It's Joe
I've
has
heard you
known
say
me,
that.
Joe's known me long enough now where he's heard that a billion times. But I'm glad that I could make you laugh from it. I was able to make Brian Posehn laugh from calling myself a Puerto Rican yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah,
You made a comedian laugh.
I did because my company, the person that I went with, ended up, we were talking about my name to him and stuff because he was signing stuff and.
Jorge?
Like, yeah, and I'm like, I don't even want to tell you my name because I don't want to fuck it up for you. And he looks at the ticket and he goes, Jorge, because on my ticket is my fucking name.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, even my powers of observation aren't that good.
He's more famous than I am.
Yeah.
His name's in
Dude,
titles.
I was fucking front row last night, man. I was right there. That's the first time I
Oh,
sat front
man.
row for anything. And
I'm sorry.
oh, it was actually fun. I didn't get picked on at all, even though I have a face that screams "fuck with me, please." It was a great time. All three comedians were incredible. But I tell them about my name, and my friend's like, "Well, that's because you're Puerto Rican." I'm like, "No, I'm sorta Rican. I'm only half Puerto Rican, so I can't claim full spickness, as I like to call it, and I can call myself that because I'm part of the
It's only half okay.
yeah, or ick. I can't go the full route, but either way. So it was a great show last night. Dude is amazing. I hope he comes back here soon. Helium Comedy Club, Buffalo, New York. Go there, see a show. You won't regret it. One of the better times you'll have locally, besides watching local music. So there you go, guys.
Hey, speaking of local music, what do you say we get into some music so
Yes!
Brian can finish his breakfast?
Yes. I've been keeping them too long. Yeah, let's do something.
We're going to kick off this week with a little Stonehead at Cracking My Halo here on All Western New York Radio.
You're all the same, corrupt, liar, rapist, murderer, living among the dead, beaten and torn, away amongst the living. You, the unjust, you, warring demon, your trials at hand, the end has just begun. If it wasn't for my heart, my halo would fall. Amongst the sinners I crawl. My battles with demons have been a loss. Too heavy a burden on cross. And I'm gone and lost my way. But my eyes is not to say that the only one who cared would be me. There's a crack in my halo, centered in bed, a cloud of burden, with nothing moment. There's a crack in my halo, lost on my path, blinded by you, it's a map. And I'm gone and lost my way, but my eyes not the same. That the only one who cared would be me. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck that! Give me one good reason to stand up. Say your name. Fuck that! Give me one good reason to fight for. Yeah, I'm fucked up. Give me one good reason to stand up. Say your name. Fuck that! Give me one good reason to fight for. Yeah, fuck you!
All right, we're back. His Name Was Yesterday, featuring Joe Caffarella of STEM in Hell here on All Western New York Radio.
Great
Think
mashup
metal.
of metal musicians right there.
Yes, indeed.
Fucking sweet, man.
Had Stonehead on before that. It was Dead Ed's birthday earlier in the week, so
Really?
that was for him. I don't know if he's listening.
Happy belated, man.
I,
Shit. Well, even if he's not, I don't give a shit.
I did
Happy
let him know
belated.
that we were playing Stonehead first thing on the show
That's
today.
right,
so.
man. Happy belated and happy birthday, and hope you drink a lot. And,
Hey, they're looking for a bassist. They're auditioning between 1 and 4 if you hurry.
oh shit, no. I'm gonna pass. I've got way too much on my plate right now. I've got what? Thanks So Brain. I've got possibly Hellraiser still after tomorrow. Who knows? I'm in Dirt. I'm in a new project now with a former guitar player of ours and a former drummer of ours.
Yeah.
Dave Tickett and Rob Bruce doing some different stuff, and there's a super secret project that I might be auditioning for very soon. So, Stonehead, I respectfully decline an audition. Thank you very much, though, even
He's too
for
good
not
for you.
offering. Oh no
Good for ya.
no! I'm not too good for anybody. If anything, I'm too awful for most people. I just that's what I think. I'm very humble as a musician. I don't think I'm shit. As a guy, I'm awesome. I'm the shit.
It's I think it's hard for a musician to tread that line where it's like, listen, I'm good at what I do. I know I'm good at what I do. Like, listen, I am a songwriter. I'm not a guitarist, and I tell everybody that. I can write songs. I don't shred like Eddie Van Halen for two reasons. One, I'm not able to, and for two, because I don't want to.
Yeah, it's
I've never, I like a few Van Halen songs. I would
Yeah.
go see a concert by them, but listen, I can't make my life go.
yeah, it's just
Right.
it's in the same thing as just because you have a 10-inch cock doesn't mean you got to be in porn. You know?
Exactly. I mean, as you guys probably have heard, there's a guy called The Freak. That's
Yes.
Freeek.
Yes, it's awesome.
And when I first listened to a couple of the tunes, I was just like, well, he's just jizzing all over his guitar neck.
He's just noodling.
But then I saw him playing, and it all makes sense for what the Freak should be and
Yeah.
needs to be. That's exactly what it is.
yeah,
And it's an awesome guy. It's an awesome group of bandmates. The bassist is from All to End also.
okay,
And
yeah.
really great band. And you know what? For the music, it's perfect. It's like, listen, when you're going to a Poison show, you don't want to hear country music.
That's right. That's right.
Listen to me, Brett Michaels. You don't want to fucking hear country music.
Yeah, every rose has its thorn. You fucking asshole.
So it's just that thing. Speaking of that, I really love the '80s dynamic of we're gonna come out with that hard hitting fun single, then we're gonna have that acoustic ballad,
That ballad.
and then we're gonna have that really crappy like fun. We're just a couple of guys.
Yeah,
In case you forgot, because we were in drag the last two songs.
Motley Crue. Dude, I swear they spent most of the '80s wearing more makeup than a fucking Portuguese whore, which I know all about because
I was gonna say, how many Portuguese whores have you met?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Well, for being half Rican, I guess.
Well, you got to figure it this way. I've given most of the girls in the U.S. their chance. They said no, so I move on. That's how it goes around here.
defiling countries one at a time.
Man. Spread my seed around the world, baby.
He's like the opposite of you. When he sees another race, he's like, I'll give it a try.
That's right. I'll fuck it. I'm like the perverted UN.
I love how racist I am only on this show.
Only on All Western New York Radio
Yes.
and Board Wrestling Fan
Yeah,
Radio.
it's two shows. You carry it over twice.
Yeah.
Shit, you got enough racism in two shows to last you through the week.
It's called consistency, my friend.
Consistency. It's called fucking potency, my friend. Shit, you don't have to be racist the whole rest of the week, and you're good. Up until you come back here, and then you spew it all out, and then you hold it back in because you don't need to throw any more out into the public, and then you do it again. Dude, it's crazy.
Oh man, and I don't know what I'm gonna do next week when I'm not here. I'm just gonna be.
You're gonna have to call in, or you're gonna have to write it all down, or make your own podcast for one day.
So then, the week after, what I'll do is I'll just bring in like 4 pages of just racist remarks.
It's gonna be a racist manifesto that he's just gonna fucking. We're just gonna let him read it the whole fucking show, and maybe what we'll do is we'll play background metal music so that he can read it over that. and
The Jeopardy theme song and metal.
oh Jesus, it would be. This is going to be masterful. All right, I encourage anybody.
Masterful. It's amazing that you use those words.
I don't even know that I'm saying this shit. So it's a fucking miracle to me right now. But I figure what we'll do is we'll just let him do his thing next time. Next couple weeks when he comes back, and he can just fucking spew his racist rhetoric all over the place, and then we can disavow all knowledge of it.
I'm just gonna read a copy of my Kampf on
My God,
on air.
it's gonna be his own Kampf.
I gotta say though,
Fuck Hitler.
have you ever read my Kampf?
No, I haven't had the chance to yet.
I've read the English translation, so of course
Does that surprise you,
it's gonna be
George?
a little off.
No.
I,
I can get away with it on here now.
okay, for anybody who doesn't know, I'm a huge history buff. I went to
Hitler
college.
buff.
Yeah, I went to college for history. So one of our things was we had to take a piece of historical literature, read it, and sum it up and do all this other crap with it. So I read Mein Kampf because I'm 100% German. Shut up.
Oh, wow!
I
did not see that coming. Holy shit! Am I floored?
I'm 100% German, so I and my grandparents were alive during the Holocaust, during World War II. So I like to know as much about their lives as possible. So I read it, and for as much hate mongering as it is, it's still a pretty amazing piece of literature, and it's like the Bible. It's still.
Oh! You mean it's made up? I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? No. I get where you're coming from, but
Just don't compare it to the Bible.
yeah, the Bible. If you, I mean, I understand if you like a book, go ahead. If you love a story, that's fine. But for historical value, I'd rather read The Hunger Games.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I know. I've just turned into the complete anti-religion person here to go along with your anti every other race person.
Tag team right here.
Yes, the Germans who used the Jews as the other white meat.
Oh my
Apparently. Hey, I love Jewish people. I love German people. I'm just going by what I remember from history. That's all.
He doesn't remember much.
Oh no, I don't remember much because, God damn it, I think I'm still hungover. But I do remember, something
Ovens.
called the Holocaust, and I.
Oh, now there's a Holocaust. Outside there wasn't a Holocaust.
I know nothing of what you speak of. We didn't talk up until now.
Oh, wow, that's funny. That's exactly what the Germans said for a while.
See, Kyle, my friend. Okay, this has just turned from metal show to clan meeting. Okay, so I'm gonna I'm gonna stop now, and we can talk about metal. Joe, get us on the right track.
No, I think you guys are on the right track, right?
Well, there are a lot of white supremacist metal bands.
Wasn't that a big story last year? Like after like the shooting at the Batman movie, there was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
the hate metal bands.
Yeah, I mean, I have run across some pretty interesting white power music in my life. Not like I enjoyed most of it.
I haven't.
Yeah, it's because you've been too busy writing it. Sorry to say.
Joe cannot wait for next week when I'm not here because it's gonna be so much.
Because we're gonna be so on topic at that
you'll be
point.
talking about metal.
We're gonna.
It's funny. I actually went back and I was watching like some old Noah's Ark episodes, and there was the one. You go from the one where Scarlet Embrace was on and you weren't there, and it was just like a quiet, calm, nice, peaceful episode. And then the following week we had Andrew J. Reimers on, and you're back, and just like all hell breaks loose.
It's like chaos when I'm on.
That's awesome. It's so awesome.
That's all I do. I spew toxic shit at people, and I just try to do my whole fucking mammy act where I go, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. For 2 hours, I do this shit. That's why Noah never has to worry when I'm on air. He doesn't have to fucking run the show. You got all the technical shit.
We run. Yeah, he could just sit there and do nothing.
You are Noah.
All
Light.
Noah's got to do is welcome to the Noah's Ark show.
Yeah, and he includes some sound bites because he does have some really cool things to say. But otherwise, it's you are Noah Light. and I am just, Schmucky the Clown, apparently. And but I know my role, so it's okay. I can deal with it.
I'm Noah Light. Okay, only one animal. No, fuck you. There's already one of you.
That's right. 1.5 animals. So I'm just going to have somebody at the fucking docks there chopping you fucks in half. How about that? You can eat my ass if you don't like it either, okay? So fuck off.
Are we talking about the Noah's Ark show, or are we back on World War II?
Actually, I was trying to combine the two into one, and I figured.
Good job, my friend. Good job.
Hey, it's called time saving. I'm efficient, if anything.
Yes, the Noah's Ark Show airs every Wednesday at 6 p.m. on All West New York Radio,
And
right
we're,
here.
We're back this week too.
We are back this week, indeed.
We get to see who shaves what.
We had a week off. There are some football bets on the table for tonight's game, which means you better come back and watch the game here.
I've got a lot riding on this. I've got chest hair riding on this one. Not you. You're okay. You don't have to shave a goddamn thing. You're good.
Yeah, the bet as it stands, I will shave my head if the Niners lose.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
George will shave.
And keep the beard.
Keep
Yes.
the beard.
He's gonna look like Brian Posehn.
Yes.
Only thing
Little
is
darker hair.
Only thing is he has a chin. Brian Posehn just has a check. He's got a chin neck, or nin.
If George loses, if the Ravens lose tonight, George has to get Ravens shaved into his chest hair.
Yes. I might beg for.
How hairy are you?
We're not going to talk about
You
this
don't
right
want to
now.
know. I mean,
Not for the sake of the Ustream people here. I'm not.
yeah,
I'm not
it's,
lifting
it's
this.
bad enough if the Ravens lose tonight and George had to have his shirt off on
Yeah.
Ustream on Wednesday.
Yeah, I mean, you could pretty much shave the Constitution into my upper body.
Cool.
It's pretty fun. I mean, you'd have to have a lot of skill to get all those words in, but it'd be fun. And plus, if the 49ers lose, Noah has to shave a golden spike into his pubes.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is our host we're talking about here.
Yeah.
The guy we were just fucking with here.
Well, he heard that you and I were going to shave things if depending on the outcome of the game, and he's like, "I want in."
He went all out. I mean, obvious, but wait a minute. This whole football season has been revolving around Noah's genitals. If you think
Indeed,
about it,
he had to put his balls to the wall.
Everything revolves around Noah's genitals.
apparently.
Well, if you come back to the Noah's Ark show, please do not touch the O and finish your beer.
Yeah, that's where his balls have been. His spray tanned balls.
I'm licking them.
Oh god. His balls are the O.
The O.
Oh,
Which is almost like his balls.
It is.
apparently.
It's going to taste a little
Might as well
coconutty.
be. Yeah,
'cause he
it's-
sprayed that spray tan shit on him. The same
The
spray,
spray
tan,
tan.
shit
That was
Joe,
you guys' idea.
Yeah. that Joe actually.
Awesome.
Yeah. You
By the way, wasn't it you that said you should do little swastika pasties?
Yep.
you fucking Nazi. God damn it! Now it comes full circle.
It does.
Now I
The
understand.
day I met him, he told me I should.
Ryan's Kampf. Wow.
I didn't do them.
Okay.
No, thank
So
Jesus.
is anybody else here that Anthrax lead guitarist is no longer in Anthrax?
Yes.
Yes.
We covered that on the last episode of Noah's Ark.
Oh,
Yes.
Noah's Ark. Not on
Yeah.
not on the metal show.
No, well, I wasn't here last week. You could have brought this up last week.
I think it did come up last week.
Oh, well, see?
You were here. You should know these
He's
things.
just waking
I
up.
probably brought it up.
You
Yeah.
probably did.
Yeah, you were too busy thinking about
Dude,
the weapon SS.
We had an awesome fucking show last night at Broadway Joe's, man. Packed the house. We had Fourth Wall. We had the Freak filling in. We had Super Killer Robots, Scarlet Race, the
God.
Venomous St. Clair.
God damn, what a fucking lineup.
It's our last. It was Scarlett's last show for the next 2 months. Our next show's in Buffalo is going to be April 6th. We got tons of dates outside of New York. We're actually playing with Stem's old bassist's
Mario?
band in Erie, PA.
Mario?
No, I wouldn't think it was Mario.
Ooh.
I don't know. I
I
don't
think
know.
I think Mario's only doing Mookie right now.
Oh, okay.
And we.
I could be wrong.
And I'll give you a little inside info. We may be having Mookie open up for us at our album release in Niagara Falls.
Wow.
So
You know, when is this album release going to happen? again?
we're having one on April 20th. and-
Hitler's birthday.
Is that really Hitler's birthday?
It is really Hitler's
Oh, damn it!
Jesus H. Christ.
Holy shit!
Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much for pointing that out. You racist
I
son
didn't
of a
set-
bitch.
I didn't set up the date for the record. My band.
No, I'm sure you had some insight. Like, hey guys, April 20th. I know it's the stoner holiday, but no, there's more to it. No, I'm not going to tell you about it right now. Just do it.
I was told.
I did ask him last week why the show was on April 20th, and he said, "Oh, why'd you have to go and ask that?"
He knows.
Oh yeah, I did because of 420. All I was told is, hey, it's 420 and it's Broadway Joe's. Those two go together.
I played.
They do go
420 last
together.
year actually with Whiskey Reverb, and I was in Into Your Own at the time, and we had the Freak playing that night, and it was a fucking great show.
Yeah.
Broadway Joe's does some 420 good 420 shows, but we don't celebrate Hitler's birthday.
Oh.
All right, Mr. History Major, you didn't know that 420 what? Mr. Mein Kampf, you just talked about reading it.
It doesn't say his birthday in there.
Yeah, but you did. You're a history buff.
I'm a history buff. I'm not
Yes.
a Hitler buff.
You're German. Bullshit.
Oh my god.
Don't lie to us.
Wow, he just. Oh man.
I put the stereotype in because I know it's not stereotyping. It's profiling. just understand the fact that you are really racist and German, so they go hand in hand. Ever listen to any Johnny Rebel?
No.
You maybe yeah. He doesn't want to admit it on air, but when we get off air, we'll talk about it more.
Sounds good to me. Hey, what do you
Yes.
say we play some more music?
Can we, so we can give
I
them
say
a
we
little bit
can.
more time to talk race?
I say we can. Let's go to Tonawanda. Let's get Six Sin. New song by these guys called Cross the Bear right here. All West New York Radio.